actually, we're going to get right into this. Kevin Gates, he actually has a girl or like a wife. I don't know. He calls her a wife. And he said that if you are not sucking your girl's toes, honey, if you not rubbing her feet and eating that booty, then you don't love her. And
what you mean booty?
Yeah. He said.
Like the actual booty?
Booty, yeah. He
said, run down the lineup. He said you have to do if this is not your girl.
He said, and while he's doing it, he's rubbing his girl's feet and licking her toes while he's saying this on the Instagram.
How long y'all been together?
Well, I don't know how long they've been together.
No, that's real though. On the real, when I think about it, like, yeah, I think that goes both ways. I'm probably like, if that's your one, you gonna do it as a man and a female. I think.
You see what he said? He said, this go both ways. Guys, I tell you that if a woman really like you, she's willing to do just about anything you want her to do. And we talk about within the parameters of the bedroom, okay? She willing to do just about anything when she like you. And this is why I try to tell you, you need to deal with the women that like you, you know, instead of the women that you're going after who really don't like you. A lot of you guys, you be second fiddle. You be second option, third option, fourth option to a lot of these women. And they really don't like you. They don't like you like that. You're just a backup plan. And when you're a backup plan, she's only there to use you and to keep a certain lifestyle going that she's accustomed to, even though she don't like you. And in her mind, she thinks she is settling for you, okay? But if somebody that she's attracted to, that she's accustomed to being with, come along and have the same bag that you got, but she look at him in that, you know, candy way, she gonna leave you. She gonna leave you. So stop going after these women that you'll think that are bad bees, that's a baddie, that's a boss lady, and deal with the women that like you, okay? And this is why it's very, very important for us to start back, you know, celebrating the old folks, our grandparents, because me and my brothers, we grew up with our grandparents, and this is one of the things that they taught us, okay? Deal with the women. Love who love you, okay? Deal with who gonna deal with you. Like who like you. Don't be giving all your efforts and energy off to somebody who really don't like you, who's really not into you like that, because at the end of the day, it's going to be wasted. But like Paul Pierce said, this go both ways, okay?
As a female, you're going to be what? Sucking the toes and eating like all that?
The booty?
Yeah.
That's my girl, yeah. I got to go there, I guess.
Wait a minute, this is crazy.
Listen. If she's your woman, okay, and you like her, and this is somebody you've been with for a while, and that's your prerogative, then by all means, okay? If you into the peanut butter, licking the peanut butter, by all means. But let me caution you, you shouldn't be doing this with any and everybody at all. You see, a lot of you guys, you get too freaky with these women, and when they get mad or they don't have you the way that they think they should have you, when they can't control you or control the dynamics of the relationship, they're going to spill it all. They're going to spill it all. And this is why a lot of P. Diddy crap is coming out on a lot of guys, and they are being exposed, especially, you know, you men that, you know, not being true with yourself. You know, the old saying is, to thyself be true. And a lot of you guys, you're not being true to yourself. And these women is telling on how y'all should be part of the freak neat P. Diddy party, because y'all are weirdos. Y'all are weirdos. That's why you need to find a woman that, you know, you can safely trust. Okay, if I will throw that scripture out there, Proverbs chapter 31, and when to talk about the virtuous woman, you can safely trust in her. But these women, the average woman, the modern day woman out here, you can't trust her. So you shouldn't be doing any and everything with her at all. All right?
This is wild. He said that if he's not doing that, he doesn't love you, and he's a little boy. He said his post gym meal,
boy.
is getting that protein and eating that booty.
So
Period.
he throw peanut butter on it. He put that protein, peanut butter on that thing. Damn,
He put that peanut butter. He's talking that
hey,
thing.
You know what, dog? Kevin Gates, I ain't mad at you, man. Each
Right.
your own. You know, if that's, but if they like, she might like that, so she might be like, yeah, I need that.
Period. And he said this too on the thing. He said, clock it.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what's going.
Real quick. If a man out here talking about clock it, that man is off. Okay, he's suspect. Should no man be out here talking about clock it? Yeah, clock it. He's a weirdo. Okay, I just have to throw that out there.
Make your girl happy, because if you with somebody and you're not willing to do something that your girl like, you don't really like her.
Period. He also said
You know what I'm
that
saying?
if his queen cheats on him, it's his fault because he wasn't doing what he needed to do to keep her happy, fed, and right. And he said a lot of men are not on that level.
I don't agree.
Did y'all hear this shit? Kevin Gates. He is what we consider to be a simp. And I won't be surprised if he's a baddie man, allegedly. But he is what we consider a simp. Whenever you pandering towards a woman and, you know, emasculating yourself, reducing your manhood, where you're not standing up manly, right? You're a simp and you're putting a woman, as we often say, on a pedestal. You're worshiping her. And we can't say this enough, because the reason why we keep saying this, because it keep going on in this society, in this matrix, in this Babylonian system. So guys like Kevin Gates, you know, they really would not be able to lock down a woman if they didn't have no money. And on top of that, if they wasn't pandering towards these women with their money. So, you know, to keep a woman around, they believe they have to pander towards a woman. They believe they have to give in to a woman. And guys, I tell you time and time again, and you women too, you few women out here just trying to stand up for something that's right. The relationship supposed to center around the man. And I'm an advocate for the scriptures, I tell you often, and even the Bible teaches this. When you read Isaiah chapter 13, when you read Lamentation chapter 4, it lets you know that men are the prize. Men are gold, okay? The woman is the gift. The woman is the helpmate. She is the supporter. The man is the leader, all right? And this does not reduce women. No, it's just the role that they must fulfill. And when both a man and woman fulfilling their role, then the relationship, marriage, whatever you want to call it, will work out right. But you got guys out here like Kevin Gates who are putting men in a weak position and diminishing their mind, dilapidating their mind, weakening their mind. And when they get in a relationship and it don't go like they think it should go because they gave all of their energy to a woman and they pander towards a woman and they look like she still left me, that's the reason why. Okay? A woman, she need to feel, and I know a lot of you guys gonna get mad at me for this. A woman need to feel inferior to you. A woman need to be with somebody that she perceive greater than her. And if she don't perceive the person that she with greater than her, then she gonna act any kind of way with that man, okay? And this is just the reality.
With that, I don't agree with that. If she cheat on me, that's not my fault, because we gonna have some discussions. And if you come back to me and say I cheat, like what? So if I'm gone for 2 weeks and you cheat on me, that's my fault because I had some work, because I had to go make this
What
cheese.
kind of work did you
some
have?
cheese. I had to go get this bread. So that's my fault that I went and got the bread because I'm spending the bread on you. So how is that my fault?
I don't even think he meant it like that. I just think he meant it.
But if I'm not agreeing on that. People cheat because they want to cheat. It ain't because of some.
Did you hear what he said? We gonna hit the button for that. People cheat because they want to cheat. And if you're dealing with a woman and she gonna blame you for cheating, for her actions, man, that woman is very, very satanic. And unfortunately, this is the plight, this is the situation, the disposition of a lot of women in today's society. They will blame you men for their actions. They will blame you men for their mishaps. They will blame you men for their poor decisions, okay? Because they always seeking to absolve themselves of all accountability whatsoever. And as soon as you realize this and understand this situation, hey, the better you'll be in dealing with relationships.
Else. That's just an excuse. People cheat because they want to cheat. It's like, damn, I'm curious. Damn, let me see what's going on. Like, damn, the temptations is real though. We got more temptations today than ever. Women and people are more beautiful now than ever. So
now, I disagree with the last statement where Paul Pierce said women are more beautiful than ever before. No, this I say, women have more aesthetics than ever before because of technology and, the evolution of things. So women got more aesthetics than they ever did. But the women back in the day, they was more beautiful because they embraced naturality. They embraced themselves. And when they embrace how they look, when they embrace their natural makeup, it made them even that much more beautiful because the spirit within them and the aura that was upon them began to radiate because they was happy with themselves. But today, the women that portrayed to be a baddie or a dime piece, it's all aesthetics. It's all aesthetics. You can go to sleep with one woman and wake up the next morning and she could be totally different if she don't have on her painted face. Other words, her makeup. So we can say that, on the surface level, but when you start digging deeper and going a little deeper, the women of yesterday is better because, like I say, they embrace natural. Yeah, you have some women back in the day that use a little aesthetics and whatnot, foundation and whatnot. But for the most part, they believe in being natural. But a vast majority of the women today, and this is why I don't take them serious, and you guys, you shouldn't be taking them serious also, right? A lot of women today, they are cheating. They are cheating. And what I mean, they are cheating, right? And let me say this before I go into cheating. I have said this probably before on this page or probably on my other channel, Cut the Spoken Truth, right? The reason why I say this, right, because a lot of women will say, man, they ain't nothing but cheaters. They ain't nothing but cheaters. I can't trust no man. But on the flip side, can a man trust you? You're a cheater. You act like that's your body, but you cheated to get that body. You act like that's your face, but you cheated to get that face. You act like that's, your lips, but you cheated to get them lips. You got injections and all that. You act like that's a real dimple, but we know you went down on the surgery table and cheated to get that dimple. So, a lot of women miss me when you talk about a man is a cheater. A vast majority of women in this society, they are cheaters. Very seldom would you meet, and I know a lot of you going to be mad at this and want to hate on this and come in the comments maybe with some negativity, but that's okay. We built for this. But the reality, a vast majority of the women today, very seldom would you meet one that's really natural, that's embracing themselves, that's happy with themselves. And this is why I tell you guys, you have to understand women for the most part in this matrix system, they are insecure. They are insecure. And if you have a high level game, you'll know how to play on women insecurity to reel them in and to dominate them and keep them in their place. But a lot of you guys, you help forward. In other words, you help push a woman in her inflated ego because instead of being real with that woman, I want y'all to hear me out. Instead of being real with that woman, you inflate her personality, you inflate her looks, you inflate her ego, and she walk around thinking that she's better than you, even though you are worshiping her. So when you start being real with women, like, okay, you okay. You got weave in, you got makeup on. You claim to be a bad bee, but you're really not because that's not who you are. Most men, hear me out. Most men, you have to embrace who you are. Yes, you can work out, lose the weight and work on your body, which you should. That's the only way that you should be changing your body, both men and women. You shouldn't be getting no surgery. You shouldn't be doing none of that stuff. You shouldn't be cutting on your flesh. You should only do it the right way, the righteous way. And that's working out. Okay? And men today, and I know you got a lot of men out here cheating also when it comes to their body, but the average man, When it comes to his looks, he has to be happy with his looks, and he have to put in the work in the gym in order to better his physicality. And some of you guys, you're getting these sprays on your hairline and all of this. If that's your prerogative, go ahead, but embrace yourself, okay? Don't be out here like these women. That's women, feminine energy, all right?
That's on you. It ain't, you can't blame that on, I'm not putting that on me. If my significant other cheats, that's not my fault. We should have already broke up. If you feel that way, come tell me. Like, I ain't really feeling this. It's a dark cloud in the air amongst us.
Not the dark cloud.
Like the rain and the storm. You got to understand relationships. You got to go through rain and storm. You can't first sign of fog. You can't be all creepy.
Did you hear that? And look at statistics. Who don't last in a relationship? And mind you, every guy's not cheating in what y'all like to call cheating. Because the reality of the matter is a man can have multiple women if that's his prerogative. And a lot of women don't want to hear this. A lot of women don't want to accept this. Even when you go back to antiquated times, right? Or antiquity times or ancient times, or when you look at historicity and what have you, you understand that men was known to having multiple wives, multiple women. The only thing that I concur or submit to you that if you're going to have multiple women, be honest with them. That's when the issue come in, okay? So having multiple women is not cheating. You may have multiple women and be lying about it, but that's not cheating because, like I said, a man can have multiple women, okay? And the women must be single. You can't deal with another man's woman. That's adultery. A lot of you guys, you don't want to hear this. If you sleeping with another man's woman, oh, he don't got paperwork on it, they ain't signed no contract. No. You're still committing adultery because that woman belongs to another man. Okay, but to get back to it, right? Cheating, it's not your fault if a woman cheat on you. It's not your fault, and don't you accept that? That's baloney. Like I said again, women want to absolve themselves of all the accountability. And if you get into the place where you believe on your part that you're gonna dog a woman out, leave her. Don't put extra trauma in her life. She already full of demonic spirits. She already dealing with a lot of drama and PSTD. Okay, post-stress traumatic disorder.
Nah, I ain't going with that one, Kev. Come on. I know you got your philosophy though, and you got your program and how you.
And I'm gonna say this, all right, and we'll close it out after this. Kevin Gates' philosophy. Oh man, you should not be following his philosophy. Don't follow it at all. Listen, stop paying attention to these people that you think are celebrities and got money. Their philosophy is trash. Okay, they are either worshiping the goddess Kali, They are either showing veneration to Venus, or Asherah, or Ishi, or Ishatar, however you want to pronounce these goddess names. That's who they are worshiping, okay? And a lot of these guys, they are into Baphomet worship. They are goat riders. So don't be following the philosophies of these guys, man. They are part of the game. They go along to get along, and this is what they have to do in order to maintain their level of success. But be as it may, all right? Thank you for tuning in to the next video. Peace.